My name is Robinson Sarojani and I'm with my mentor Patricia Ngwani. On this show, I'm going to be asking my mentor questions that affect us as the youth and she will be answering them. So, today's question we have: which character traits do you believe one should have in order to be successful?
Which character traits do I believe one needs to have in order to be successful? I think first of all, we need to first acknowledge that there are different versions of success depending on a person. But success in terms of entrepreneurship, I would try to focus it in terms of entrepreneurship and business. Yeah. So the first trait that I want us to talk about is passion. It's very important in everything that you do that first of all you relate whatever that you want to start on to your passion, because there's going to come a time where the money won't be coming in, where business won't be coming in, and the only thing that's going to sustain you at that point in time is your passion. How much you are in love, you falling in love with what you do. And then the next trait that I want us to talk about is tenacity, being able to push through. It's when we talk about business and we talk about success, oftentimes we have a way of putting it through as something that just happens overnight. But it's loads and loads, day and night of work, nights of burning the midnight oil to actually make it happen. So basically what you need is to have that power, that tenacity to actually keep going. And then the other thing that I think also we have to talk about a bit, the other trait that is very, very important is resiliency. Being able to bounce back. If you go into any form of business, any form of anything that is on a journey to the summit of your destiny called success, one way or the other you need to be resilient, because a couple of times you're going to fall, a couple of times you're going to be disappointed, a couple of times you're going to stumble, you're going to meet so many challenges, you're going to meet so many no's. You'll come up with what you believe to be the best of your ideas, and somebody will still say no to. But what you need is to be able to bounce back and to go work on your art, refigure out your art again and go knock again. And that only happens when you have the art, when you master the art of resilience. And then after resilience, the other thing that you need is patience. Like I said earlier on, it doesn't happen overnight. You don't just start up a business today and tomorrow it's a multi-billion-dollar business. It doesn't work like that. You need patience. You get to a stage where you register business, you open up business accounts, and all of a sudden there's no money in the account gets closed. But you still need to be patient with your art and still keep going. Go register again, start up something, and keep working and keep knocking on those doors. Keep coming back when you do. And that patience is what, at the end of the day, ensures your win. And the other thing is consistency. I often say it doesn't take the power, it's not the power of the water that breaks up on a rock, but it's how the water keeps beating on the rock in one position every now and then. That's how it breaks the rock. So same applies to our businesses, same applies to our entrepreneurship, our arts. It takes consistency. Working at it every day, waking up to it every day, remembering what you are up for every day, and then waking up to actually put it to work every now and then. Even in times where you don't feel like it. Consistency says, even when you don't feel like it, you wake up and show up. Even in days where you feel like so down, you wake up and you show up. Even in days where you're going through, I know there'll be days where you'll be going through a breakup, you wake up and you keep going. That's consistency. There are days where personally I just want to be in my space and just be alone in my space. But because I've signed up for transformation of people, early in the morning I know I need to wake up and I need to show up. And that's the other trait that you need. And then when you go into business, you also need to be flexible. Flexible in such a way that there will be so many people, your mentors, for example, that will be coming in your space to help shape up what you're coming up with. And every now and then, Marissa, you come to me with a book and say, Patricia, I've written a book, I'll read 2 pages and I'm like, this is not something that I can sell. You need to be flexible enough to go sit down, to go plan it up again, to go think on it again. You need that art and that ability to be flexible. And then the last thing is be teachable. One of the worst things that can happen to every person working towards the summit of their destiny is failing to be teachable. Because whether you like it or not, you're going to need people that have actually walked the walk to actually shape you and channel you to reach that summit of your destiny that you actually foresee, that vision that you have. And you would need as a person to be at a level where you are teachable enough for somebody to say, yeah, this is the path. For somebody to hold you by the hand to say, okay, let's walk this journey together. Somebody to say, no, when you do it like that, you're not going to reach this kind of success. When you walk at it like this, you're not going to win this way. So basically, I personally believe those are the traits that you need as a person in order to succeed.
And I like the fact that you mentioned patience, because if you look at people by the way that reach right now, that are successful, they've been patient. If you look at that background, they've walked the walk and they were flexible. Some appreciated the critiques that they got in people, and I think that really helps with your journey.
Very, very true. It works. It works and it helps a lot to be a person that is very, very patient. And you know, if I could give up an example, when we started our academic excellency program, I had to sit down and draft up a program that personally, on my own, I felt like it was a winning program for schools. And also that we had actually tried it out on several schools, and we were getting so many amazing results from the schools that we actually tried it out in. And then, you know, you reach the point where you feel like, wow, I have a winning thing, I have a sure thing. And we took it to the Ministry of Education. And the first time we took it there, it was promising. But just when I was thinking, okay, things are promising, I got my first no. You can't imagine the kick it was for me. But for some reason, I had to sit back, put up my strategies, and readjust my thoughts, and actually sit and actually introspect. What is it that I can offer at this point in time? What is it that I can do whilst I'm waiting for that yes? What is it that I can put up in order for me to get that yes? And then you work at it, and then you go knock again. And when you knock again, chances are you might get a no again. You go back, you sit back, you work on your art up until you get to a time where you show up and you get that yes. But at the end of the day, know that the yes that comes has to find you prepared. So it's not an issue of you saying, I'm waiting on the yes to come. But more of you saying, okay, fine, what is my art? Where do I need to shape my art? What do I need to do in the moment to actually channel my art to what can be sold out there? And when you get that yes, now it's time, it's show time. The limelight is on you, the show light is on you, it's time for you now to perform. So basically, patience says, okay, while you're waiting on time, work on your art, work on it, build yourself so that when the years come, it finds you already prepared.
And I think as us youth, we're afraid to fail. When we fail, we just stop there. We don't continue, as you said. We don't be consistent. Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that affect us and as the youth.
I think there comes a time where you have to break the boundary between what you've been shown and what you're trying to create. Most of us, we grew up from backgrounds where we've been shown success to be something of theirs, not ours. You know, so much that we know hori, and then you get, but then breaking that boundary says, okay, fine, I am one of these. I associate myself with these. I relate well with success. And that means there has to be a shift of mindset, and there has to be a shift of also association. And by you shifting that causing that shift, literally you're opening yourself up for the success that is to come. And when it fails for the very first time, by virtue of you having changed the association, you are surrounded now with people that could actually say, no, we did that, we went through that, I tried it before, it failed as well, just keep going. But without moving from the association that still say it's for them, without moving out of that association, when you fail, that is where we remind you, we told you so. We told you it's not going to work. We told you you can't be that. You can never be such a person. So as you are working on that consistency, begin to work on your mindset as well. Begin to change your conversations as well. And begin to change your association as well. Yeah, because that is for the benefit, not only for you, but also for the people you used to associate with. Because by you walking the walk now to go and become it, you are becoming a source of hope to them as well. So it's not like we're just saying be selfish and cut off your friends, but we are saying it's for their benefits as well. By you going and becoming a better version of you, we cannot look up to you and say, if she can be, she used to be one of us. If she can go and become that, I can become it as well. Yeah.
Okay. There you have it, guys. You need to be patient, consistent, flexible, and others. I hope you guys enjoyed this. But here's the thing. Every week we're gonna have one question each that she will be answering. If you have any question that you want her to answer, please comment down below and we'll make sure that she answers. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.